Hi everyone. We're going to continue with our geometry terms that we started off previous week. We've seen the definition of angle and certain terminologies for specific angle. For example, when it is vertical, it is 90 degrees, and we also call it a right angle. If something is less than 90 degrees, we call it an acute angle. If it's greater than 90 but less than 180, we call it an obtuse angle. A few other things that we saw was that if two angles A and B add up to 90, they are said to be complementary. If they add up to 180, they are said to be supplementary. And an angle of 180 degree, which is a horizontal line, is called a straight angle. Example, if one angle is 36, what is its supplement? What is its complement? The supplement is 180 minus 36, which is 144. The complement is 90 minus 36, which is 54. That's because if you add 36 and 54, you get 90. So they are complementary. And if you add 144 and 36, you get 180, which means it is supplementary. So a few more terminology. Lines that never meet are called parallel. So consider two parallel lines, and you have a third line which is going through these two lines in this fashion. This line is called a transversal because it goes through the two parallel lines. Certain angles are formed, namely 8 of these, numbered from 1 through 8, and some of them are equal. All the blue angles here are equal, and all the purple angles, 1, 4, 5, and 8, are equal. We have names for these. 1 equals 5, and 2 equals 6, and 3 equals 7, and 4 equals 8. These are called corresponding angles. Then you have the ones that are opposite to each other, alternating 3 and 6, 4 and 5. These are called alternate interior angles. And then you have 1 and 8, and 2 and 7, which are alternate exterior angles. And then the angles 3 and 2 are equal because they are opposite each other. Example, let's say you're given two pairs of parallel lines and you have to find angle 1, 2, 3, and 4. The solution, if you know one of them is 50, the opposite angle, angle 5 is 50. Now angle 1 equals angle 5 because they are alternate interior angle. Angle 2 and angle 1 are supplementary, they add up to 180. So angle 2 is 180 minus angle 1, which is 130. Then 1 equals 3 because they are alternate, so it's 50 degrees. And 6 equals 3 because they are alternate exterior angles. Now in this case, remember, what's happening is you have two parallel lines and two other parallel lines. Each set of lines is acting as a transversal for one of the pair of parallel lines. Now there are some other geometric figures and some properties. A shape bounded by a straight line is called a polygon. A triangle has three sides, tri meaning three, quadrilateral 4, pentagon 5, and so on. Triangle, an important property of a triangle is that the sum of the angles is always 180 degrees. For example, if one of them is 70 and the other is 55, and then the missing angle can be found by forming an equation that x plus 70 plus 55 is 180. So that x plus 125 is 180, and subtracting 125 on both ends, x equals 180 minus 125, which is 55. Another example here, let's say AB is parallel to CD, and I have to find the angles x and y. Now, if CD is parallel to AB, then the line AC is a transversal, and y is just the opposite angle of 38. The alternate interior angle, and so y is also 38. But now in triangle ABC, x plus y plus 90 has to equal 180 because that's the sum of the angles of a triangle. So that 38 plus 90 plus x is 180, and x becomes 52 degrees. The next shape is a circle. Some properties of a circle is you have a center. Any line AB that passes through the center of the circle is called diameter, and any line with endpoints on the circle is called a chord. So diameter is also a chord, but it's a special chord because it goes through the center. A tangent line is just shown in pink here, is a line that touches the circle at exactly 1 point. And the secant line touches the circle at 2 points. Now, the couple of results for a circle is that the angle at the center is twice the angle at any other arc of the circle. And the endpoints of the diameter always make a right angle on the circle. So it doesn't matter which diameter you take. Even if I take a diameter across here and I connect it, this is going to be 90 degrees. Some examples of problems. Find the unknown angle in the following figures. So in this triangle, I have 84 plus 40. So the unknown angle is, the sum is 180. So the unknown angle comes out to be 56. Second one, since AB equals BC, it's an isosceles triangle, which we have seen before. And in an isosceles triangle, the opposite angles are also equal. So that angle, if angle A is 66, angle C is also 66. Once we know A and C, we can find that angle B is 180 minus 66 plus 66, which is 48. Third one, again, it's an isosceles triangle, but in this case, we don't know the unknown angles, but we know they are both equal because AC equals BC. So if I let both these angles be called X, right? That's X and that's an X. Then I get X plus 110 equals 180. So I get 2X equals 70 or X equals 35 degrees. Angle 4 is with the circle in problem 4. If this is 30, what is this unknown angle? Now the angle at the center is double the angle at any point. So the angle at any other point is half the angle at the center. So that gives me 15 degrees. Okay, that's it for this video.